Summer is just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Corey on the Game Show Geek, bringing you into summer 2012 with a little bit of game show news starting right now. And first up in our game show news this week, Nickelodeon's Figure It Out is back in version 2.0.
After 15 years, the classic TV game show is back, and no lie, the show is for sure and absolute positive true to the 90s original. But there have been a few minor changes, of course. Nickelodeon has built a new set, there are new celebrities, there are new contestants, and of course a new host, Jeff Sutphin. Remember him from Brain Surge?
Well, the first time Nickelodeon did Figure It Out, it did so well that when we brought it back, it was like, we're not going to really change it up that much. I mean, you don't mess with a winning formula, but we did change up a few things. One, we wanted to try to get a little bit more slimy, so instead of just dropping slime from above the desk that they sit at, actually shoot slime upwards as well.
Oh yeah, and there's also a ton more slime.
It's fun stuff, Jay. What are you talking about? Figure It Out airs every weekday at 7/6 Central. And as we check the scores in that Brother vs. Glass game, Glass leads 1-0. As in, this week, U.S. District Judge Gary Fees denied CBS's request for a temporary restraining order against ABC's new Glass House, which is scheduled to premiere on the 18th, the same day as this goes online. But of course, Fees' decision is temporary, as CBS has told the media they're not going to give up on this lawsuit. And nor are the Glass House's contestants going to give up on what viewers are going to ask them to do. Oh yeah.
Can't we just get along?
I know. At least that's what ABC's trying to do by adding the audience participation element, by asking audience members to give their input as to what the contestants do on the show. And forget about Hollywood blockbusters based on board games. Game shows based on iPhone apps, they're it. At least that's what CBS thinks, as they're piloting a show based on the mobile game Draw Something. You might have it on your iPad, or you might not. Go ahead and look for it if you wish. But the game, like Win, Lose, or Draw and Pictionary, will have celebs teamed up with civilian artists as they try to paint a winning picture. Taping and air dates to be announced. And the pyramid. The pyramid will not be demolished without a fight. Even though there have been several failed attempts in recent years to bring it back, GSN announced this week that they're next in line to film a pilot for the classic word game, with Price is Right executive producer Mike Richards taking Dick Clark's place as host. Amy Introcaso-Davis, the executive VP at GSN, is excited to have him aboard, she says, citing his track record of hosting and producing multiple game shows, and some improv shows such as Whose Line Is It Anyway? You remember Whose Line, right, with Drew Carey? More details to come. And beware, if you're an actor and you work 85 hours in 4 consecutive days, expect to be very, very tired. Oh yes. Lindsay Lohan learned that this week after doing that much time to film her new TV movie where she plays the late Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, Lohan passed out in her Marina Del Rey penthouse during the weekend, and 7 paramedics showed up, who she claimed turned out to be very cute, quote-unquote.
I think she did not have enough water.
Yeah, she was treated at the hospital for exhaustion and dehydration, and like you were saying, that's just one of 2 things I would do to treat such a thing a lot more easily. Just, number 1, get plenty of water, and number 2, get plenty of rest, okay? Very simple. And wasn't she also in a car crash earlier this month?
It was a terroristic act. It was a run-by truckie.
Ooh, so her Porsche hit a truck.
A dump truck.
Oh no, she crashed little Herbie. Aww, I love that little car.
That car is in the dump.
But it will be back, I promise you.
After it hits the scrapyard.
Right. They'll just have to pick through the pieces and just piece everything back together.
My question is this...
Oh yes, and one more thing. It looks like Jason Miller's commentary has stirred up some commentary of your own in the comments section. Be sure to go to youtube.com/thegameshowgeek or our Facebook and Twitter pages, because we want to hear what you have to say about Jay.
But at any rate, that is your game show news for this week. leading us into summer 2012. Look out for another special. I'm going to be filming one at the beach during the weekend, and I'll bring you back the footage next week. Hope to see you then. Till then, I'm Corey Evan, and I'm going to go for a brownie. Hey, Jay, have a brownie. Come on in. Just get a brownie. Just have a snack, man. Very good. Who made brownies?
Well, it's not Lindsay Lohan, I'll tell you that much.
This is true.